Here at the Oosterhout Free Library, our summer reading program theme is Oceans of Possibilities. I'm Miss Melissa, and in keeping with that theme, I'm bringing you an adventure of hidden treasure at the shore. It features a very brave pair of mice. Today we have Tumtum and Nutmeg, a seaside surprise. It's one of 3 stories in this book, Tumtum and Nutmeg, The Rose Cottage Tales, by Emily Bearn and published by Little Brown and Company. Now, Rose Cottage is the shabby home of a poor family, Mr. Mildew, an absent-minded inventor, and his 2 children. Inside the cottage is Nutmouse Hall, a much grander home where we find a married couple, Tumtum and Nutmeg, who do their best to take care of the children. Tumtum was sitting at the kitchen table with his head slumped in his paws. The seaside? But we can't possibly go to the seaside, he groaned. We might be chased by a crab. Tumtum had heard very frightening things about the seaside. He didn't like the sound of it at all. But Nutmeg's mind was already made up. If Arthur and Lucy are going to the seaside, then we are going too, she said firmly. When are they leaving? Tumtum asked miserably. Tomorrow morning, Nutmeg replied. I must say I wish they'd given us a little more warning. She'd only learned of the trip a few minutes ago, when she had poked her head into the kitchen and heard the children discussing it. They're staying with their Uncle Jeremy, she went on, and would you believe it? Mr. Mildew is going to let them travel by train all on their own. We'll have to stow away in one of their backpacks and keep an eye on them. Tumtum scowled. The last time he'd stowed away in a backpack, it had been very uncomfortable. How long are they going for? He asked. A week, Nutmeg replied. A week? Tumtum cried. A week is a long time in a mouse's life. Who will look after Nutmouse Hall? He said. I'll ask Mrs. Marchmouse to come and keep an eye on things, Nutmeg said busily. Now don't look so glum, dear. The sea air will do us good, and a week will go by in a flash. You'll love it once you're there. No, I won't, Tumtum muttered. The very thought of the seaside made him shudder. He knew he wouldn't like it one bit. I hope this doesn't turn into another adventure, he said glumly. Of course it won't, dear, Nutmeg replied. But Tumtum wasn't so sure. And it does turn into an adventure, exciting and cute and sweet all at the same time. I hope you'll check it out here at the Oosterhout Free Library.